Welcome back. Hambbage here, and yep, we're jumping right back into some more hardcore vanilla Minecraft. I'm glad you're with me to do that. This time, we are going to do all that stuff we just talked about at the end of the last episode. We need to kind of get a handle on where the rest of this river flows. And once we've done that, we'll beach, river, river. That was one before ocean, river, river, ocean, river, river, ocean. That might just be a straight edge, which would be great. Beach, river, river, river. That's a river. Dirt river. Right? Beach, beach, river, river. Gotta be river. Desert, desert, river. River, 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 river. Pretty confident. River over here, what is river, 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 desert, river, river. Get this, beach, beach, river, river, river. Don't think any of that is river. That is. Beach. River. River. Beach. River. Ocean. River. River, river, ocean, 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 ocean. One more river. Two more river. River. So close. River. River. Speaking of which, are you a river drowned or an ocean drowned? All right. Wait a minute. So that's really only one wide river there? This is... here we got some more river. River. Oh, river. 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 Beach. Stop. That's a river. That's still a river. Beach. Oh. How did I... Blame the drowned. He distracted me. It's a river. So close now. Again, sorry for the erratic moving and all that, but stop. Okay, quickly now. Get out of the hole. Pick up some of these scattered ones. Just watching that biome. Beach, river, beach, river, river. Beach, river. way better. River. Beach, beach, river. Stop. Beach, beach, river. Oh. Uh-oh. So now I used all the stone that I had to make the platform, just chasing out a river. I think that though the obvious shape is gonna be around this central kind of part of the island, right? All this is still beach, so it makes sense that if all of our spawning area is going to be kind of wrapped around us here and go all the way down to here, that kind of in this type area is where we'd want to go up. But goodies, bring tools. We need more stone, so hopefully there's like a cave or something over here. I think this is the nearest best land. Some gravel. Would be great if just right here we got a trident. Yeah, well, alright. I guess we'll hold off on that project. Oh, I want to get a lot of drowned. Alright, a cave. Let's work. Alright, how about we eat a little bit? Been a while since we've done any underground exploring. Alright, not a very big cave, but that is just fine with us. All we really need is the stone. Just cutting out around everything. Spread all of it out. Lots of stuff. But the coal is what we need from these kind of trips. I know it's a little dark, but I'm not really going to bother with too many torches here. I'm not worried about things spawning, really. And kind of just, we'll put up ones, so it's not just a dark room. Nice coal. Very glad to have that. Iron 2. We don't forget where we came from. Not ashamed of our iron roots. Yep, that was an S, not a W. It's not very much. Dodge the andesite where we can. Been fortunate to get just a nice pocket here of all stone. Which answers our needs perfectly here. Oops. Now that I'm doing this, and we'll just see how far out this goes. Get this iron. Looks like we're getting into mixed stone types. So, yeah, this is fine out here. Let's drop a torch. Now that I'm doing all this, don't we have a chest that is dedicated to stone amongst our nether bridge building supplies, path supplies? Oops. Kind of forgot about that. If it's still there and does exist, in fact. Go ahead and get all the stuff that we already broke. A few more there. Alright, well, it was a good little trip. We even have some turtles there if we do want to bring them in. Down here, just in case. Always worth a try. Enderman. You know, now that we have this is kind of a little bit. I hate myself for not being able to say no and just stop, but it is good to know down here where everything is. The problem is we've got to do this again up in the air, so Not this time, though. Right now, we just want to get that central platform. If this one is like the other, and it's not. Ocean, ocean. Oh, where are we? Comes a point, I think that was a miss, when I'm doing some of these, when I don't know if it's just the keeping the view of the biome names in the world, but both river and ocean start to look like, I've been writing and spelling those words for years, but it's like, river looks really weird like that. Ocean, how do we get ocean out of that? I think it's just from seeing them come and go before your eyes. But if that's river, then fiver should be fiver, right? I love our language. I'm sorry for anybody who has to learn English as a second language. We're truly the hodgepodge of the world. It's so many different influences, which makes I think, our culture and our people better. It's diverse. People bring what's best from what they know and recall and remember, and hang on to that. Get rid of the old baggagey stuff. All right, I think that's our farm. Now, it's not super wide, and I think we're going to take some liberties up top. Once we get the same thing, we'll kind of add in some flooded things that may not necessarily be river, just to keep the chambers big enough for me to move around in and not feel cramped. But yeah, this should work. So now, that do need the old that, and I think there. Now this is brainless work. We can get rid of that. We're going up 2 stacks, 128 blocks, just like the base of the darkroom spawner. That gets us above any ground level spawning. Now we've already taken this flat down. The difference is here we're not going to have a drop height to play with managing those out. That's why I wanted to shave down these islands to a point of being very flat. It's just so that we could know 128 is 128, and there's not stuff all over the place. Now we will have to do something about lighting these up, keeping them from actually spawning a whole bunch of mobs and making it worse than it really is. But there we go. Now we'll just do a frame around here. Now with scaffolding, if we need to, I actually think let's go up 1, and then with scaffolding we can kind of put a pretty bottom on this that doesn't have to just be stone, if that makes sense. Power 5. And we still have quite a few here, I hope. That got funky. Oops. Oh, it didn't. It got right. We left everything else short. Same goes for that other side. Alright, nothing fancy here, just a big slab. And we'll give it some extra lighting here. And this is our riverside. So we're going to have a floor here, and then building up from here, we're going to have a spawnable area for our drowned to exist in. And it should work out pretty well. Now, goodies. Boom. Obsidians. And I think this will be all right. All right. Good. Got a bed up here. I'll probably sleep up here. Go back to the goodies. Before we do that, let's do this. I'll spare you the cross these out. They're now old. And we are doing 3307 and 36. So you guys get those. These are, again, I know a lot of people already know, but if you don't, 3307, 36. Those coordinate to nether coordinates by being 8 times larger numbers. So we're going to divide those by 8 to get to our spot in the nether. Before it doesn't matter. We're going to light that and not enter it. So that portal will exist. The game will know it's a portal, but it won't have generated a portal on the far side of the game world. And we want that because we want to control where that next portal is. when we, let's just check one more time, make sure that that is in fact our riverside on the opposite edge. So we'll have big old space up here eventually that will fill in. It should be cool to decorate and all that good stuff. And I think here all we need to do is keep track of this spot so that we can raise our scaffold here when we come back. And I think we can do that by... Oh, really need to go up higher. We'll do that. That. Alright, scaffold goes right there. And that'll shoot us all the way up to that little hole in the middle. Extra blocks. Alright, I believe we are set on this spot. I think that was creeper sand or dirt. I don't think we left it. If anyone can think of anything, comment future powered so that I get it before I leave. Okay, I'm going to clean up all these. Not going to even leave a shulker box around. We're going to get our wings. Get some rockets, pick that up, put all these sandboxes away. Wings on, rockets ready. We are going back to 1987, 140. So once again, more numbers on the screen. Hard trying to keep that Z on a number as you're trying to watch the X number go 1,000. I know we're up high. Wait. There we go. $150 or $160 or something. We weren't too far off. This is oh no, I missed it. Where are you? There we go. I got XP from the Zoglin. Alright, before we go through, you come back on. I don't really care about the rockets, but the good news is that may actually be a pretty good spot to turn the corner. Hey there, future Zoglin of the world. Just gonna stand there and burn. All right. Oh, this is the time too. So we're going back anyway. Stop bonking my head on these. Get the pork too. There we go. Much better. Should we do that that last little stretch too, right before we get back? We'll see. Oh yeah, that's much better. I don't know why we hadn't do that. I don't know if that was a conscious decision to keep the giant slimes from coming after us when they were more of a threat, or if I just forgot about it, neglected it. Either way. Now we don't have to stop bunny hop on our way. Oh, bunny frou-frou. So even that isn't too bad a run, but by connecting that all the way through the nether, we'll be really well set. You go there. Our sort this time should be very quick. We just have a lot of sand to get out. There. Those and those away. Oh, like we need the tools, but we should put this back in. Flesh. Oh, I gotta go all the way down. I forgot the nether rack. A lot more of that. Sand. Keep the stone. I didn't get out the sandboxes, did I? Oh, I forgot a few here. we could get a lot more transferring inventory spots by moving out the sand or the stone, but we'd still need to go into those chests twice to get them emptied out, so I'm not gonna stress over that since we want stone for the next phase anyway. Alright, 2 left. Oh, that one we could have had though. Should be able to come on those 2 to 1 trip. Well, that's pretty good. Almost 3 double chests of just sand waiting. Waiting for windows. Whatever we want. You guys totally made me botch putting away those boxes. Alright, now. And then the next one is coming. There's all the blues. We never... Why do we have... Here we did put stuff in there. Okay. Fair enough. Good little bit of sandstone. Plants aisle gets cacti. And dirts. And then we have those guys to do. Sand or the stone we're still hanging on to. These can all go up in this chest. And then we have flesh, bones. Those can be combined. Sticks will go upstairs. The pork will go upstairs. Slimes. Ah, that one wasn't too bad. Oh, and then we had 2 iron nuggets in a box. I guess it must have been left over from something. I don't know where those came from. Alright, we got our stone here. Diorite, there's all the stone. We should maybe top that off. I didn't know that we had any stone down here. Got some upstairs though. I don't think we really have much diorite to speak of either, do we? A little. Throw that in. Cobblestone looks full. Glass is full. That is all polished. I don't think that this even matters, but oh well, there's that. Get over there. stone. Goodies. We got plenty of obsidian. I know we have a flint and steel in there somewhere. These go upstairs. We'll need torches. And before we head into, I just totally undid all this stuff. I should run upstairs before we really do any of this. We want that, and we want that. Let's go get these extra couple spots of our inventory. I don't know if we'll be jammed up or not, but I would rather have those spots available than not. Alright, so we go make coal. Let's check our time. We're at 46. What was all that? We may need to make some more scaffold too before we head out, so we can have the 2 full stacks plus to do our building when it comes time. Alright, no benefit of the totem. Let's start here. We can do these. I guess I should have done those before I went upstairs. We could have been cooking all this. At some point, we may want to do a single blast furnace. We've done it in the past, or like one for iron, one for copper, or something, just to get that out of our upstairs cooking. Eventually, as we do up the build, I'd kind of like to do a traditional indoor-outdoor kitchen building. Back in the day, when AC wasn't a thing, and when houses were largely built of wood and didn't have the uninflammable, thanks Minecraft for the other days, splash screen. Yeah, back then we had people would make kitchens, particularly in the South. For so much of the year in the Midwest and places like that, it's just too cold. You don't want to be exposed and cooking outside. You'd freeze to death, But even in the summertime, there would be times when you wanted to not put all that heat in your home, right? You can't just set the AC and cool it off and go, yeah, it's gonna cost me a little more electricity this month, but it's worth it. There's no option for that. So people did cook, have and now it's kind of a trendy deck thing, ooh, I'm gonna have an outdoor kitchen, and it's all stainless steel stuff, and it's really about entertaining and having a nice area around a barbecue grill to cook a few things up. Back then, it was much more about oven and stove and that kind of cooking than even the prep and all that. You just wanted to have that out and away, and it would also greatly reduce the risk of fire in your home. When you're using wood stoves and things like that, there's always a chance of an ember or a spark getting out, fire being untended, and when you didn't have as responsive fire crews, any structure that got partially on fire was pretty well done. You didn't have a home fire extinguisher or anything like that. You maybe got one shot to hit it with a dish towel or something like that, maybe another to throw a bucket of water, but if it was going, that's your house. So for a lot of reasons, people like to have cooking set up outside. So I think we'll do one of those kind of indoor outdoor, and ours again, because we're going to use a lot of brick throughout the build. We'll probably have a kind of brick centric cooking area. As if you go to old historical buildings and stuff like that, or old, recreated towns and villages and things like that, the bakery or the kitchens, if they were large scale, were very often done in stone or brick or something like that, where again you just didn't have any of that possibility. Same goes for any kind of blacksmithing forge type outfit, which of course is a huge part of Minecraft. So would be included in our build eventually. Like I said, we've got all that kind of set up and going. It may not be pretty and highly decorated yet, but it is functional. That's what we want out of it. And we'll keep using those until they, we're just looking for something to build. Keep beautifying the base. Especially now with a totem, I feel better. I was kind of feeling like we were getting away from it. The dark room spawner, making that pretty and building it, that's a risk I'm willing to take in any world, because it's a variation on a pattern, or trying to modify a very familiar and well done shape. And you guys have seen I've made starts or completed those in a number of different worlds that we played in. So in making the decision to really start focusing on doing some building, beautifying the base or anything like that, we kind of were ahead. And for those who can recall back to the slow cooker world, we were at a spot kind of just beyond where we're at now, but not so much as to make a huge difference. We had beacons. We'd already fought the Wither. Probably had a couple pairs of wings, but I think we're further ahead on tools and the netherite in this world. So, it's back and forth. You make different priorities. There, I think we did get up into the 200s of episodes. So, getting close. We're approaching 150 here. And, forgot. Let's top off this one. The coal does pretty little in terms of health, and then we'll throw the quartz at our bad shovel, the one we used most of the durability on. Alright, well that was... Oh, we still have some coal. Maybe that will help us get this shovel done. I don't know if 20 is going to do it, but... Yeah, not quite. Let's hope we got it back a little bit from where it was. Block of coal. Not bad. There we go. 19 for each of these. That probably does a decent job of making up for our... I don't remember if we had full coal in any of those. I think this is our default one that we reached to, so we'll just give it a bit extra. The rest of it can go upstairs. Once again, have slime balls. Look at that. And these were around that level. So they're a little lower now, but that's okay. Drop off this slime. go back down, get our quartz, throw it on the good shovel. I don't know how this is going to balance out on our time, but it seemed like a good project while we were rounding out this episode. We'll switch these now. I'd rather not overshoot and waste XP by not noticing. You know, that one should go pretty quick with quartz if we even get to it. This one, even with 3 and a bit of stacks, I don't know. It's pretty much hanging on by a thread. I was gonna say it's pretty nicked up. Excuse me for the hiccups. I ate some. I had a kind of a nice like cut fruit salad. I've kind of been working on it throughout the day. I don't even know what constitutes a fruit salad. I've heard the debate before. You know, like what really goes into a salad? What makes a salad? It's a deeper question than you may think, because when you include things like tuna salad or egg salad, that looks pretty different from like a tossed green salad. And then there's fruit salad that people talk about. And growing up, my mom, bless her, would so often have prepared cut fruit for us of a couple different kinds. Usually, you know, growing up, as long as they weren't completely out of season and ridiculously expensive, we'd have like a honeydew and a cantaloupe going, and then, you know, anything from some red grapes to some strawberries or something like that, all mixed in. And she'd, you know, cut up enough melon to have a little bit of both, and some, you know, whatever else was around. So it wasn't just like, here, have a slice of melon to start your day as a little kid before school. No, she'd a little bowl cut fruit, or sometimes we'd have like half a grapefruit. Those were always, as a little kid, I didn't really appreciate grapefruit. And I know a lot of people don't really go wild for the tartness of it. I love them though. I guess that's being a kid whose mom's parents were from Florida and Georgia. You know, they grew up on the things. And grapefruit are a little more Texas than Florida, Georgia, where you get a lot more than just the orange crops and all that kind of stuff. So go figure. But we ate them all, and for me, I don't typically do a lot of cutting up of fruit, because it's just cooking for me. And so in the morning, you know, I may have some berries or something like that with, you know, cottage cheese or a little bit. Usually I won't do like a yogurt unless it's like an evening kind of snack dessert thing. Make it a little sweet. But yeah, you know, I'll have a banana or something like that. But I don't do a lot of the prep, and I certainly don't normally do a variety of fruits cut and, you know, and kind of prepared together just for myself. That's kind of overwhelming. Well, last time I was in the store, I think I've said it, you know, it's kind of coming to the end now of peach season in Colorado, and they had some great local peaches, and I got all kinds of stuff. Grapes are on sale, so I had some snacking grapes. I got a melon, because melons are also on sale. Again, this isn't new news to the people that watch all the content. All right, that can go away. We've got 2 shovels, more or less repaired, and that's a good place to be as we head into the nether. We're going to put away these slime balls and then try to get upstairs before we have to fight another slime. After all the string management, I thought we had brought back a lot more string and cleared a lot more out of the upstairs truck, but maybe not. That's okay though. Do that and that. In the next episode, because we got to wrap this one up, before we head back and start extending the tunnel in the nether towards those matched coordinates, we are going to go to visit Farmer Fred. You guys remember Farmer Fred? He's an awesome guy. We haven't seen him in a long time, and it's a shame. It's my fault. I admit that. But yeah, Farmer Fred's been needing to visit, and he just happens to live next to the jungle where we can get a lot of bamboo. And we need to have a bunch of scaffold because I don't want to just look up at the bottom of a stone floor when we get around to building our drowned area. I want it to look a little better than that. So we will pop on down and get a bunch of bamboo to take with us so that we can scaffold up and do whatever bottom decor we want to do with the warped fungus, whatever the teal blocks are, and then figure out how we want to use the warped stems and nether fortress brick stuff, whatever it is, to decorate. But yeah, I think I probably got one more in me, and hopefully that's getting the bamboo, turning around and going through the nether and linking up our portals. I think that would be a great progress for the day. We got everything mapped on the river, got our platform set up, we know the coordinates, we're going to connect them, and we've done a bunch of random tools and item gathering. I mean, it's kind of a sneaky gathering stream, getting all that sand. Totally not what we're worried about right now, but it'll be really good to have it, trust me. So thanks for hanging out. Let's save this, get back to our thank you screen. We went a little bit over, but that's the first time today, I think, and it's only 2 minutes over. So I apologize for keeping you a bit after class, but don't worry, you can go now. Have fun, get outside, stretch your legs a little bit. It is still a beautiful day for me. I'm going to snack on a little bit more of that fruit. And we'll see you back here for the next one. You guys stay awesome and take care of one another out there. Next video will be waiting for you when you come back. Bye now.